Ryan from Ryan Studios. I am back with another Lego Harry Potter set review, and this is the 75948 Hogwarts Clock Tower. It is recommended for ages 9 and up and has 922 pieces and a total of 8 minifigures. Now let's get right into the minifigures of this set. The minifigure we have here is Viktor Krum, and he is one of my favorites of the because of the really nice face that he has. As you can see, he has kind of like a grin, and then towards the back it's more of like a serious face. I really like this face, and I don't really think it looks like him, but it does look very nice. I do like the use of his the fin hairpiece. We also have this really nice color for the wand. I think was only in the Lego Harry Potter series. Don't remember who it was to. We also have kind of a Russian design because he is Russian in the movies and in real life. He has like kind of the Russian design, and you know, it's just very subtle. However, it's kind of a reddish printing here, which is not what it's supposed to look like. But nonetheless, this is a very good figure. We have CEDRIC DIGGORY, and he has an amazing hairpiece, which is the same in the Harry Potter collectible minifigure series. He used the solo face from the Han Solo sets, from the solo sets, which I haven't had any of the solo sets except the two, or the one battle pack. I got 2 of them, but it's a very nice expression. He also has a really nice tux with a bow tie, normal reddish brown wand, and then this is the back printing, nothing much, just 3 lines, and then just normal black pants. Here we have Harry Potter, and he sports a very nice kind of a haircut. I think this does look similar to what they used in the Lego movie, the Lego Ninjago movie, but except it's in black instead of blonde. Now, it's just a really good hairpiece. I really like it. The face print is the same from the other Harry Potter sets this wave. So you've seen this before. He also has a tux similar to CEDRIC's, but it's a bit just a bit different. It's the ties white instead of black, and then there's just 4 lines instead of 3 because you can kind of see. So that's nice. Now let's go to the next figure. FLEUR DELACOUR, which seems to be one of the most simple figures. She has the new dress piece that was introduced last year, just in the light bluish gray. No printing at all. I wish they kind of continued the lines. She has kind of a silver kind of dress, which I really like. This is kind of faded a little bit. It's not the worst I've ever seen printing like that before. She does have a very nice kind of a blondish hairpiece, and then the face print I feel like I've seen before. It might have been in the Jurassic Park set. I'm not too sure. I don't remember her name, but then you can kind of see the faded color here, and then this is actually the back face. I don't know if I showed that at all. And then she does have a dark tan wand. This is Madame Maxine, and she has the same wand as Viktor Krum, and then she does have this really long dress piece, which is it's just normal slope, like it's basically the slope in a different color. See, so so there are these little like kind of polka dots kind of, and then there's like I really don't know what it is really, but she does have a hairpiece in this color. I really don't know what to call it. It's like the shortcut. I'm not the biggest fan of this hairpiece. The only time I really accepted the hairpiece was for Claire in the Jurassic World sets. Now her face print is simple. This is kind of like a sad one, and then this is kind of like a just neck face, and then you kind of see the printing in the back here, which is really nice. They really went all out with the minifigures in this set. Is Albus Dumbledore, and he has the same beard, head, and I think maybe hat. The hat was blue, so it's the same mold and everything. But I really like this. I never got the one in the CMF series. I did get the one in the set, the Great Hall set. There he is. But yeah, so this is Dumbledore. You can see the back printing a bit here. You can see his second face expression, and then the other one's basically the same with glasses, which is nice. And if we just take his beard off, you see the front printing, and now he does have the dress piece like FLEUR, but it's just in a light lavender color, which matches his arms and just the general like secondary color of this. Now there is some faded printing here, which you know, it's okay. I wish they did just to have the it was just like a white dress piece, and then they had the lavender printing. That would have looked a bit better, in my opinion. But now let's get on to the second to last figure. Like many, I'm not the biggest fan of this. The design of the legs is just a brick, 1x2 brick with a 1x2 plate underneath it. It's an okay design. I like how the printing is a bit more flawless than you'd usually see. Her hair mold is just amazing, and they use the same face print as they did in the other Harry Potter sets that included Hermione, which I think was just I'm tapping right now, the Hagrid's hut. She does have, see on this, it's a bit lighter, but the print, like the pink and this is about the same color, but it's still a bit better. Like this, just not as washed out as this minifigure. Now she does have just bare arms here, and then her nice wand. Now let's get into the last minifigure. This is Ron Weasley in his very ugly kind of dress piece. I really don't know. He uses the midi legs, which are fairly new at this point. He has a very nice orangish hairpiece, which, you know, I think suits his hair in the movie. He uses the same face print as the other Rons that are in this wave, and then you can kind of see the very nice. It's just like very subtle. There's like, you can kind of see it's a bit blurry, but there's just very nice printing here, which is, you know, it's just really cool. And then he has the Reshbron wand. So now let's get right onto the build of the set. We have 3 little side builds. We have 2 identical tables. One has a bit more decoration on it, and it's very simple. It took me such a long time to build these tables. I did a live stream, and then it crashed, and then I had like a 20-minute live stream that nobody was on. But yeah, these tables took a bit of a while, just because of, like, I don't know, it just took a while to find the pieces. And I also dropped this piece. I dropped like this piece a lot, and then I dropped this piece and couldn't find it for like a half an hour. It was just a mess. But then we do have the very nice Christmas tree. Now, I really don't know what to do with this. I'm going to scrap these tables right after the review because I don't really need them. But the tree I'm probably going to keep. I really want this piece though. Like, I don't really have many of these pieces, and I really want to use them for greebling and stuff, so I really don't know what I'm going to do about that. But this is a very nice tree design. This is kind of how it's built. It's pretty simple, actually, but it's kind of similar to what they did for the big kind of cones for the turrets for the UCS Hogwarts. So now let's get into the actual big part of Hogwarts. This is the clock tower, and it's very, very tall. It's a lot taller than I expected. It's just about the same height as the I really don't, as my Hogwarts basically, which I do need to update a bit. Now there is one main feature here, which is that there's this kind of gear in the back that you can spin around, and it can change the time, which is very nice. I really want to see someone motorize it so that it's actually like coherent with the actual like time. Don't know if I used that word correctly. I'm just trying to say something, but so starting in the front here, we have these very nice I don't know, it's just very satisfying to look at sometimes. And then we do have these 2 cones that are identical on each side. We have a little thing here, just a couple leaves on this and rocks on the side of it. Now you can see that there are a couple windows here. Just in general, there's a main window, and then there's the clock. So the clock is in this very nice like trans clear dish piece, and then this mini clock is actually a black version of Captain America's shield, and it has like a shield printing, or has a clock printing on it, which looks really nice. And then up here, I really do like the kind of design that they chose to kind of keep that together. It's really smart, actually. And then the top here, they have just a cone, very simple, and then they have this, and then the 2 panels they just fit in very, very nice together. Now, the one issue I have is the coloration of the set. Now, if you just look at this right here, there is none of this color, which is the main color that should be on here. Now, the only problem I really have with this is just, there's too much not tan. Like, there is a lot of tan, but there's a lot more a dark gray and this nougat color than like other parts. And now it was featured in the last Hogwarts sets, but it wasn't as much. I think they kind of made this kind of excessive at this point. but I still really do like the build of this Hogwarts. So now we're just going to detach this here, and all these can be detached and modular. We're just going to put this in the back here, and now let's look at the interior of this part here. So first we have this little corner here, kind of just makes like the angle that is Hogwarts and is connected with these pieces, and then just these hinge bricks here. So we have the prefix bathroom with a very nice stickered piece. I actually kind of like this. It looks really nice. And then the design that they use for to kind of show that there's water falling looks really nice as well. And then Dumbledore's office is very squished. I'm kind of going to mush it with this Dumbledore's office with the Dumbledore's office I already have. You could see the sword of Gryffindor right here. It's not really it's just a normal sword, spoiler alert, but we do have the pensieve over here, which I'm not the biggest fan of the design. I kind of like mine a bit better. We have a quill. This, I really don't know what this is. It's kind of like looks like a block of cheese, to be honest. And then we have this kind of lamp here. Now, we have like a bunch of stickers, just having books and pictures of everything. This is the same as this one, and these two are the same. And then if we move this chair down, you can see the sorting hat and the parrot. Not the parrot. Oh my gosh, the phoenix. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Which I really don't know why they included those. If you were to like combine the Hogwarts, you would have them. I really don't understand how they did that. Now here's like the little dance section. There's a little fire in the back here. And now this is kind of I don't know, my least favorite part of the set, I guess, because I really don't care. And the color choice they used, like they should have used like a gray or a white or something. They didn't need to use aqua blue or whatever you call it. But if you do spin this, it does spin around, which looks very nice, but you have to like hold it like this, and you can't do it entirely. You'd have to like keep doing it. And if you had minifigures on it, like I'll just put Harry on it, it would knock over the minifigures if you're trying to do it. Like that time I was making sure, but it just, your hand's in the way and you really get to see it. I wish they included something where you could spin it like that, kind of how I have my minifigure stand like that. But that's really the only nitpick I have about this section of Hogwarts. Now let's get into the main portion of it. With that out of the way, you could kind of see the many windows that they have in this part of Hogwarts. It's just a lot more than like the Great Hall. Well, the Great Hall actually did have a lot, but anyways, just turn this around, and there are 3 levels to this. The first one is kind of just the entrance to, I guess, the dance floor. I really don't know what to call it. This is apparently the Goblet of Fire, even though it doesn't look like it at all. And then this is just it's just a treasure chest on these jumpers. Now, I don't see why they have these on the jumpers at all. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me, but like, why would there be a treasure chest just randomly sitting here? That just really doesn't make sense to me. We also do have a book that's supposed to be on the table here in the, not the potions classroom, sorry. I see potions in the back, which is kind of confusing. It's the Defense Against the Dark Arts. So we have a nice sticker piece actually over here that says Moody, and then it says the unforgivable, 3 unforgivable spells, which are Avada Kedavra, Crucio, and the third one that I forget. I haven't seen the Harry Potter in forever. So we have this little glass thing here, which I really don't know what that is. We have this thing that is actually in its way, like it's hard to keep these both on. This is kind of tilting. We also have that little spider thing that was tortured in the movie. We also have a quill and an ink thing over here, and then we have a book that has the Wingardium Leviosa thing, which I wish they included different, like, I guess, spells. That would have been nice. We have a little glass kind of mirror, I guess, and then we have a couple potions and a chair. So that's very nice classroom. I actually really like how they did this. I think I do like it a bit better in the mini UCS Hogwarts because it just looks a lot better, and there's more details because it's like the same size, but it's mini scale. So at the top here, we have the hospital wing, which was very weird that they actually included this. As you can see, this is the gear system that is that's the clock. And then we have 2 identical beds, which I can't pull out, but you can kind of see how they are built. And then we have 2 identical desk lamps over here as well. And then there's like just blue curtains, which I do like the color on the curtains, actually. They look really nice. And however, you can't really fit a normal size minifigure. Actually, You can. I didn't even realize that. I thought you was meant for the midi legs people. So you can't fit like people like Hermione or of course her, because she's just not gonna fit. Or even Dumbledore. I don't think you could fit him at all. No, you can. He's just gonna fall off. So yeah, that's kind of it for what I have going on with Hogwarts. Now, if you're wondering what's going on with my Hogwarts, my mock of Hogwarts, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be destroying this part here and using these scraps to build upon this, and this is going to kind of go like right here. I'm just going to modify the colors because I said I didn't really like the colors that much. I'm going to modify this so it goes into here like that, and it's just going to look a lot better. So that's my plans for Hogwarts. Don't really know what I'm going to do when they make another Hogwarts set. Really don't know what they're going to do for the next Hogwarts set, but yeah, I have this set. I've always wanted it since it was released. Now the next big set I really want is the shuttle, Kylo Ren shuttle. So I guess good luck for me to getting that. So that is it for this, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.